My name is Arun Kumar and I am the driver. I'm building Driven Auto Care to be a $1 billion auto repair business, and I'm taking you along for the ride with Driven Diary. So if you want to see behind the scenes of taking a business from zero all the way to a 10-figure valuation, please hit subscribe below and let's get to the episode. Monday morning. Hello, Filippo. Welcome to Driven Diary, episode 139. Picking fights and overseeing things from my office today. That's what's going on. Picking fights. What do you mean, Arun? The social media company we've been using for the last 6 months has delivered a really subpar product that I don't believe was worth the $36,000 investment that we made in it. And so I've asked for a $17,500 refund, or $18,500 refund, something like that. Basically like half is what I want back. But I asked for it before my final payment went through, so a little more than half. And they basically said, well, our contract doesn't say we owe you a refund. And I'm like, okay, well, are you sure you want to play it that way? Because I can definitely take my money back pretty easily here. So I'm trying to exhaust all means before going that route. The other fight, I've forgotten. The other fight I'm picking is still with the company that provides our hold music that we haven't used in a long time for the Fremont shop. That hold music is unprofessional and bad and detracts from our customer experience. Tried to get out of the contract. It's a horrific penalty for cancellation, so I'm not doing that, but I am getting out of my phone contract, which is great. We're going to be consolidating all of our phone systems into Call Inbound, which provides AI analytics, which has really good messaging, which is designed for shops, so I'm excited for that. We made it through the end of the month. Cash flow crunch. Campbell had a record month, both in revenue with 2 technicians and profitability. We're looking good right now, frankly, looking real good. So shops are staying relatively busy today, and hopefully we can continue going into next month, staying busy. That's all for now. Retail ready, baby. What a freaking giant vehicle, man. He's struggling in there. He made it. Oh, yeah. That thing looks good. Get to take it out to Castro Valley right now. Tuesday morning, 4:45, workout done, and I'm on one this morning. What do I mean by that? Woke up with a huge headache, nausea. I watched some videos of myself yesterday that I shot with Hamilton on Friday of the Ram that we're selling, and I have gained some weight. And so I decided that I shouldn't have that extra meal that I'm eating like 4,500 to 5,000 calories a day, probably. And I've been between 225 and 230 for a while. Weighed myself this morning, I was 232 after a very light eating day. And by light, I mean it was like 3,800 calories. Like not crazy light, but just like only had my normal food that I used to eat to maintain my weight, which now feels like weight loss. But Yeah, I feel like shit this morning, man. I'm very tired, nauseated, headache, and got to do it anyways. And I just finished a really good workout. Did some motivational Instagram speaking in the meantime. And then I just watched a video on Instagram, which is what made me want to start recording. And that video said this, and it was a cheesy, AI-generated female voice over some video of a cool car, and it's a 458 if you want to know. The video said that, there's a point in everyone's journey where everything just clicks, blah, 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 blah. And it said that moment where your output increases dramatically, your flywheel of momentum is really spinning, it comes as a result of relentless action. And that's where I feel like I'm at right now with our content. So Hamilton, this is for you, mindset stuff. We are having to put in a shitload of effort in order to get the thing moving. We got a little bit movement. We got more movement than we've ever gotten before from taking the permission to post every day, being inspired by the type of content we're putting out and getting after it. But I look forward to seeing what we can do provided we keep our fucking pedal to the metal. So, 3 YouTube videos and 35 pieces of short form content a week. We're on the right track here. So, lots to do. I'm going to shut up and keep going with my morning. That's all for now. Got this detailed yesterday, and then it rained today. So, whoops. So much for the detail. Still looks pretty good, but, this had a friend tell me to list it in a Facebook group. So I did, asking 26 and a half. We'll see how that goes. And then one of my friends reached out saying, hey, how much for that Vanquish? So let's see what he says. Maybe I won't end up bringing trailering anything at that point. And I've got detailers and photographers lined up and may not need to do any of that. But hey, the reason I wanted to get back on here, it's still Tuesday morning, is the Castro Valley Tech no-call, no-showed again. So he, fortunately we accepted a job, a tech that I made a job offer to yesterday has accepted it, and he will be starting on Monday. But we got 3 business days between now and then. He got back from a trip yesterday, so I've got Dave, the manager in Castro Valley, reaching out to that guy to see if he wants to come in early, just coax him in a little bit. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, Kay from San Jose is doing a great teamwork thing, and he is having one of his guys go up to Castro Valley and cover, because we got a bunch of cars there to fix. So San Jose, not that busy, can get by with 1 tech. Castro Valley can get by with 1 tech on a half day, but 4 cars to do inspections and repairs on, so that's what's going on. Love having multiple shops. That's all for now. On the road again in my Ram, getting followed by a Tesla. And it is Wednesday afternoon, and I'm headed home. It is 7:30. It's not afternoon at all. Headed home after shooting a ton of content and furthering the social media buildup of the 3 different social media channels that we're putting together. We are Driven Auto CEO, Driven Auto Co. We have 2 YouTube channels, 3 Instagrams, 3 TikToks, and we are trying to post every day on Instagram and TikTok, and 3 times a week between 2 YouTube channels. So plenty going on, and it's good. It's good stuff. We are very busy. We just also shot the Ram Bring a Trailer video. We did the photo shoot this morning, as you saw, and we're busy here. So I just realized the hood on the Ram is enclosed. We did the walk around video and I never actually closed the hood, so I guess I gotta get off the freeway and close the hood. I'll pull over right here. We'll make it work. Okay, got the hood closed. We're gonna get back on the road now. So what else happened today? I am attacking social media with a worthwhile vengeance. I spent $36,000 on coaching that really sucked over the last 6 months. You may have noticed if you watch Instagram that my Instagram content was extremely played out, posting the same exact format of things every single day, and I was sick of it. And I didn't watch my own stuff for the last 4 months or so, and so despite some growth in followers and a couple videos that really blew up, overall not a successful thing. I have tried to get some money back from the coaching company. They hide behind their legal agreement. The credit card chargeback was non-successful also because of the legal agreement. The lawyers that I talked to, unsuccessful. 36 grand's a lot. I'm trying to get like half of it back. No dice. So I think what is coming to that is I posted some really negative reviews to try to make sure nobody else falls into the same boat. And now I am fighting with a vengeance for doing better. So that's the plan, and I'm okay with that. Put it on the fuck you list like I talked about last week. Yeah, so that's the last thing that's going on. Other than that, the shops are busy. Lots of approvals coming through, but minimal work is leaving. We have personnel issues in Castro Valley. The tech there is not doing well. He's on his way out. We hired his replacement. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. It'll be interesting. And we actually something's already gone down with that today, so I don't know exactly what that is. And we've had to bounce techs in between locations. We hired a new Fremont tech to replace the guy who's having to leave to move back down to SoCal for family issues. So lots of personnel happening, but I think we're solidly locked in now. We got techs moving in their tools and all that. Yeah, that's the story. And I am looking forward to getting out of this ramp. I want to drive my Mercy home, I think, today. The Mercedes I bought yesterday is what I really wanted to drive home, but it didn't get finished. And I think the Fremont manager needs some coaching on promised times and customer communication, because it just really was not that good today with my own cars. So he needs some help. That's all for now. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? We've got an S-Class, an RSX, and a Focus. And we are here in Castro Valley because Dave, the manager, has a family issue. He had to take the second half of the day off. No big deal. I can come in and finish up for the day. Got a couple customers in here. Sold coolant leak repairs on that. Sold the wheel bearing and sway bar end links on that. First owner, 213,000 miles. That is an awesome one. This guy's got a power steering line. We're figuring out. I just let go of this technician because that technician is much better and actually shows up to work on time regularly. So I like working with him so far. I just met him today. So far so good on that, and excited to see what can happen with this shop in the future. But it's Thursday afternoon. Already ran down to San Jose and Campbell this morning, moved some cars around. I bought another car that I forgot about, a Mazda CX-5 that needs an engine. Did the details on the Vanquish and the ML today. Hamilton's getting a bunch of edits done. I'm gonna go shoot a video with that Focus right now, and that's all for now. Friday morning, and I have walked into the compound this morning, and it appears I am an equal opportunity offender of cool early 2000s stuff. So 2008, 2003, 2006, 2008. And if we go outside, I don't know if you can see it, kind of, we've got my '01 Sequoia. In addition to that, the other 2 cars in the inventory, or I guess 1. No, there's 2. What am I thinking of? There's one. The Excursion, 2000 Excursion. So I'm an equal opportunity offender of random, doesn't matter what continent, doesn't matter what year exactly, doesn't matter what kind of powertrain, doesn't matter what fuel source, doesn't matter what body type. I like cool shit from the early 2000s because that's when I was coming up and learning about all the cool shit. Friday morning, we got a lot of content planned for today. I'll try to capture some of that. Go follow at Driven Auto Co. on Instagram if you're not, because we are starting to post some cool, funny Driven Auto Co. content. That's all for now. Saturday afternoon, and headed back from getting takeout for dinner for my family. And it's going to be the last clip of this diary. And I just want to report on a couple things. First of all, in case you were wondering what I do on the weekends, I am still very much a hustle grind entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it. And I work Saturday mornings. So I go to the shop 3:30 in the morning, really, both days of the weekends, and I do stuff on the computer. I'm catching up on accounting, paperwork, all that kind of stuff. And then on Saturdays, will have my son in the morning while my wife is coaching CrossFit, and so I will go to the shops and just check in. I'll either go just to see how it is because I haven't been in a while, or I'll go collect cash and checks that I got to deposit. And so that is how I spend a lot of the weekends. I've driven the Explorer, which I'm in right now, I think about 220 miles today in doing that. 220 miles is a lot of miles just going between shops and family errands. And that's how we've put 20,000 miles on this thing in a year and a half of ownership. So it's good for that. Otherwise, the other momentous thing that happened today that's worth reporting on is I got 2 letters from the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration. I got 2 letters, both of which saying your vehicle transaction is exempt from tax. So what does that mean? That means that my Explorer, which is registered in Washington, will be able to get registered in California without paying sales tax on it, which is fine because I paid, I believe, a higher sales tax rate registering this thing in Seattle than I did, or than I would registering this thing to my house in California. And then the other letter was for the Lamborghini. And so I get to register the Lamborghini in California as well. And I will finally be rid of the looking over my shoulder, not correct state of garaging for insurance purposes, not correct state of registration for legal purposes, and I'm done with all of that, and I'm very grateful for that. I still have this Civic that's registered in South Dakota. It's currently for sale on Marketplace. That's not good enough for any kind of bring a trailer or anything like that. And then I've got 5 cars in inventory right now that are going to be going for sale. We got the Vanquish, we've got the ML500, the Excursion, the Ram, and the Sequoia. The Sequoia still has problems. The other 4 are ready to go, basically. The Excursion on Friday didn't start. We'll figure that out on Monday. Probably needs a starter, honestly. Like, it started fine every single time, then all of a sudden you turn the key and just nothing happens. No security issue seems to be the case, so I'm pretty sure it just needs a starter. Anyways, that's going to be it for this week's Driven Diary. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Helps us show up higher in the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed so you don't miss all the videos we're putting out on this channel now. Twice a week. We've got a standalone video of some sort, talking about cars, talking about business, and then we have the weekly diary video here. And if you have any questions or feedback about the episode, leave a comment below. And until next week, when I hear from you again on the diary, I hope you can go out and continue to build your own automotive dreams and stay driven.